You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bad Dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Careful. Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude. Spare 15 bombs away.
Missile. Missile.
Crossland's gonna slam us into the rock. It's blowing me off course.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, missile incoming.
I'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig.
Missile.
Don't get in my way.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare
Caution.
15 locked.
Caution.
Do they have a death wish? Trigger eliminated target.
Missile.
Visibility low.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
This trigger just shut down.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
This wind.
Locked. Enemy has a lock.
Has to be.
I want to set the Russians down, but I sure enjoyed them.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Caution. Missile.
Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
AA gun down.
Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's cloudy around there. Radar visibility is limited. Stay alert.
Missile.
Do they have a death wish?
15 locked. Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Nearing the clouds.
Caution.
Rifle.
Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Missile incoming! Break!
Missile.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Missile.
Careful. Don't crash into the mountains. And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock!
I've never flown this close to a mountain.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Break!
Missile.
Rifle.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside of Russia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe?
There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Enemy sighted, closing fast. You sure? In this weather?
I can't get away!
Missile.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the general staff office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Righto.
Missile.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Missile.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
It's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Miss. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Strider 2, enemy behind you!
Shit, this is bad. I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if you die in the process.
Enemy on me! Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Missile in the air, evading.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 2, missile going your way!
Trigger just crashed!
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go. Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile! Bandit has a lock on me.
Strider 2, enemy behind you!
Cyclops 3,
Shit,
evade that
this is
missile!
bad. I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if you die in the process.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Break, goddammit, break!
Evading incoming missile.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
I've been spiked.
Thanks. I owe you.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there. Cyclops 2, look behind you!
Hostile behind me.
Shake that enemy!
UAV zapped. They're acting funny. Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar. Missile inbound.
Missile
Drinking.
fired at you!
Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming! Enemy has a lock on.
UAV splashed.
Enemy on my tail.
UAV down.
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Break it off.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound! Band Dog, there are There's still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Missile, don't let it touch you! Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Wiseman 444 Squadron support income swiftly. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Evade! Missile
Here we go.
incoming!
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up. We got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud. Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. Make it if you don't panic.
Cyclops 3. One aircraft nearby from 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Man dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15, you're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
They move pretty good for machines.
Spare 15,
UAV, lots of them.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6. Cyclops 1, missile!
Damn it, I've lost too much speed.
are you bastards flying just to waste fuel?
Go to hell.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15, all UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron, mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Right? You told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. The only guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 3, they've got 2 rear guard. The benefit's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that.
Spare 15, this is your fight. Spare 11 can't touch him.
On the enemy
Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood. You take the fastest one, Spare 15. Forget about the rest.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No, just one's taking them on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Missed target.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 locked on.
Bandit fired missile.
Hostile has a lock. In gun range. Spare 15, Fox 2.
Missile hit. Is he downed? No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15 has entered the clouds.
down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Told us the job's done. I'm going home.
Missile.
Why are some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. No more guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, one element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tapping pals out. Shit.
Missile.
Roger that. Will do.
Sword 2, Sword 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Missile.
Copy that, King.
Don't copy that.
This is Spare 11.
Sent. Is he down? No, he managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back. Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm a little excited.
Go get him.
Wiseman, do you see that course? He's flying.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Missed. Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood. Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. What's up? Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking them on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Fusion, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Locked.
I'm hit. Soul 1, moving to assist. Your job's an awful mine. Missile hit. This made it sooner than I thought.
Soul 1. Missile. Missile.
We dodged again. Interesting. 3 white lines. Do they signify something?
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Pressure warning. Pressure warning.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a walker.
Alert. System failure.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. $3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
That plane is worth more than your life. Show some respect. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow them straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa. You're well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm at Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching RAO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one, Pop. Enemy has a launch. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all done? I thought at least one of you was safe.
This beast's being stuck at the penal base. Jackpot. Fingers full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Look at that oil. Burn up the sea. Got it! What is this bullshit?
Yeah, target destroyed. They have me spiked.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. Missile in the air! Heads up!
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Suck on that!
Spare 15 launching missile.
Enemy has a lock. Trigger, just quietly plug it away.
15 target
You're
destroyed.
the only sane one here.
Doug was right. We're no proper military. Enough now I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Missile incoming. In gun range. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Missile.
They got me!
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Trigger, behind you! Behind you!
Bandit in my sight. Mark 2.
Caution. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 locked.
Caution.
Spare 15.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on! Locked on! Get out of there!
Caution.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile hit.
Missile.
Break! Break! Missile inbound!
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Missile.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Ammunition 0. Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Ready?
Missile.
I'm locked on.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Hey, got it! What is this bullshit?
Destroy the targets. Being slow.
Caution. Caution. Missile.
Missile incoming! Break! Break!
Sector 6, bandit!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm on his rear.
We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare squadron, and Nessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. What a coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa! Doing well as you started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks!
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then.
A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Let's get this ship out of here before it's blown up!
Missile flare, evading. Look at that oil. Just burn up the sea. Target acquired.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Spare 15 is down to target. Spare 9, behind you. I'm on his rear. Enemy has a lock.
we're out of time. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Bird, baby, bird. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
Right, Doug was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you belong.
Stuck on that!
On my target's tail.
Enemy has a lock.
Incoming missile! Breaking!
2 minutes remaining. Missile launched.
Protecting fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Spare 15, target destroyed. AA gun down.
Trigger! Missile! Get out of the way!
Enemy has a lock.
There aren't enough interceptors!
Locked.
Enemy got away.
Spare 15 wags the target.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. 3 seconds
Most of
remaining.
the attack, I can fix them all day.
And their target's just fish food now.
Locked.
Spare 15, enemy has a lock on you. Spare 15, missile.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right, bring out the trucks. Make sure the routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving. They don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
to hide.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that!
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
Missile.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Missile.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Missile.
Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
Missed.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him. Searching on DH-115.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one.
Hey, shot at! What is this bullshit?
Caution.
We're not gonna lose the damn robots.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. What the hell we're trying to get into this shit?
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Just a bandit dog.
Checker 6.
Just like regular cloud. You lose your lock in there.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Column of smoke. Who did that? Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Missile.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. Trigger, trash the target.
Target destroyed.
Trigger again.
Missile. Missile.
It's really burning.
Missile.
Primo jet fuel.
Missile.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
Missile.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Missile. Missile.
Missile, evading.
Missile.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Missile.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Missile.
Hey, shot at! What is this bullshit?
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is suicide.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Damn.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile.
One more truck down.
Missile.
Pop them all.
More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Pull up. Missile.
Target down.
Missile. Missile.
You've got one on your tail.
Missile.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
3 minutes remaining.
I ain't losing
Trigger.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way. He's too quick.
Trigger, I need support, now.
Enough of this trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
Just leave him to it.
Alert.
Leaving the operation area. 1 minute remaining. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. See a lot of oil tanks. Boats, small warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa. You well started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Fire, evading. Look at that oil. Just burn up the tank. That's the stuff Trigger's going for us.
Target acquired.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Spare 15 is down to target. Spare 9, behind you.
I'm on his rear.
Enemy has a lock.
Fox 2.
Chaff and flares deployed.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Confirm kill on AA gun.
Uh-oh, missile fired.
3 minutes remaining.
Another one. Wow. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. Stuck at the middle, buddy.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Trigger, here's us quietly plugging away. Think you're the old same one here?
The mission was a success. There's nothing else dismissed. So it seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now. The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Missile.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Missile.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out. Spare 15, target destroyed.
I almost got hit by AA fire.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Missile.
Missile, evade.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked. Targeting gun range, fire.
Missile.
Spare
Missile.
15, missile incoming.
Missile.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Caution.
Missile away. Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
Missile.
Trigger is down.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Pick them off!
Missile.
Into the clouds. Missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Missile.
Trigger's wasted!
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Missile.
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Missile.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel? Trigger is down?